We love watching animals. They're cute, they're fluffy, they make us laugh. From clumsy kittens to mischievous monkeys, their antics never fail to entertain. But have you ever noticed how animals interact with each other? It's like watching a live-action cartoon, full of drama, suspense, and laugh-out-loud moments. Nature is a stage. Every day, animals engage in hilarious showdowns. These aren't vicious fights. Think more slapstick comedy than brutal battles. We're talking about squirrels battling over acorns. We're imagining pigeons squabbling over breadcrumbs. These are the everyday struggles and triumphs of our furry and feathered friends. These encounters remind us not to take life too seriously. Animals, in their own way, show us how to embrace the absurdity of it all. So sit back, relax, and get ready for a glimpse into the wild and wacky world of animal showdowns. Trust me, you won't be disappointed. Our first contenders, a chubby squirrel and a speedy chipmunk. The prize, a perfectly ripe acorn. The setting, a sunny park filled with unsuspecting humans. The squirrel, let's call him Fuzzy, had been eyeing the acorn all morning. He had grand plans for that nut. Suddenly, a blur of brown zipped past. The chipmunk Zippy snatched the acorn right from under Fuzzy's nose. Fuzzy was stunned. That acorn was his. He wouldn't let Zippy get away with this. The chase was on. Fuzzy, with his bushy tail trailing behind, bounded after Zippy. Up trees they climbed, down park benches they scurried. Zippy, small but quick, weaved through startled pigeons and leaping dogs. Fuzzy, larger and less graceful, left a trail of chaos in his wake. He bumped into a trash can, sending empty soda cans flying. He even tripped over a sleeping sunbather who woke up with a start. Our next battle takes to the skies. In one corner, we have a tiny hummingbird flitting from flower to flower. In the other corner, a lumbering bumblebee buzzing lazily in the sunshine. The hummingbird, let's call her Ruby, loved the sweet nectar from the honeysuckle bush. She considered it her own personal buffet. But the bumblebee, Buzz, had other ideas. He wanted that nectar too. Buzz, with a mighty buzz of his wings, hovered near the honeysuckle. Ruby, not one to back down, zoomed towards him, her tiny beak pointed like a sword. Buzz, startled by her sudden appearance, darted back. The chase was on! Back and forth they flew, a blur of wings and angry buzzing. Ruby, with her incredible speed, zipped around Buzz. She would dart in, trying to chase him away from the honeysuckle. Buzz, though slower, was no pushover. He would bump into Ruby, trying to knock her off balance. The other hummingbirds watched in amusement. This was better than their usual birdseed snacks. You think squirrels and hummingbirds are funny? Get ready for the slowest chase ever witnessed. On your mark, get set, go! A tiny snail, Shelley, inched her way across a damp rock. She wasn't in any hurry. She had all day to reach her destination, a juicy patch of moss. But little did Shelley know she had competition. A turtle, Sheldon, lumbered towards the same patch of moss. He might have been slow, but he was determined to get to that moss first. It was the tastiest moss in the whole garden. As Sheldon plodded along, he spotted Shelley. He stretched his neck out, trying to get a better look. Was she heading towards his moss? The nerve of some snails! Sheldon, fueled by a sudden burst of energy, or at least as much energy as a turtle could muster, picked up the pace. He stretched his legs out, his shell bumping along the ground. He was going to beat that snail to the moss no matter what. Shelley, completely oblivious to the approaching turtle, continued her leisurely crawl. Cats versus dogs, it's the classic rivalry, the eternal struggle. And honestly, it's utterly hilarious. Picture this, a sleek black cat, midnight, lounging on a sunny windowsill. Life is good, the sun is warm, the birds are chirping, nothing could ruin this moment. Enter the dog, a bouncy golden retriever named Sparky. Sparky loves chasing squirrels, barking at the mailman, and most of all, annoying Midnight. Sparky spots Midnight on the windowsill. He wags his tail excitedly. This is his chance, he's going to make Midnight move. Sparky charges towards the windowsill, barking with glee. Midnight, without even bothering to open her eyes, swishes her tail in annoyance. Go away, dog. Can't you see I'm trying to nap? Sparky, undeterred, continues to bark. He jumps up, paws hitting the windowsill. Midnight finally opens her eyes, giving Sparky a look that could curdle milk. The natural world is full of wonder. It's a place of beauty, of incredible diversity, and yes, of side-splitting comedy. From the smallest insect to the largest mammal, animals have a knack for making us laugh. Their struggles, their triumphs, their utterly bizarre behavior, it's all part of what makes nature so entertaining. So the next time you're feeling down, take a moment to observe the animals around you. Watch the squirrels chase each other up trees. Listen to the birds squabble over a tasty worm. You might be surprised at how much joy these silly creatures can bring. Life is too short to be serious all the time. Animals get it. They live in the moment, embracing the chaos and finding humor in the everyday. Maybe we can learn a thing or two from them.